Bismillah. This is the answer for trigonometry test. Number 1, we have right angle triangle. We have angle and side, and we need to find this side. So Sokatoa. Look for this angle. We need to find the opposite, and we have the hypotenuse. We need to find the opposite, and we have the hypotenuse. So sine. So sine 60 equal the opposite, which is x, over the hypotenuse, which is 32. So now to find x, cross multiply or multiply 32 by sine 60. So x equal 32 sine 60 equal 27.7 to 3 significant figure. Number 2, we have right angle triangle. We have two sides, and we need to find this angle RBQ. So we need to find angle B. For angle B, I have the adjacent and the hypotenuse. Remember, the side which is opposite to the right angle, this is the hypotenuse. So I have the adjacent and the hypotenuse. So to find this angle, you can use Sokatoa. So now you need to use cosine. So cosine inverse of 17 over 25. So the answer 47.2 to 1 decimal. Number 3, we need to find CD. In this triangle, we only have angle, so we cannot find CD from this triangle directly. So we need to find one side to find CD. So from this triangle, we have right angle triangle ABD, right at D. We have the hypotenuse and we have one side, so we can find the other side. We can find BD from Pythagoras. So BD equal square root 16 square minus 12 square. Equal 4 root 7. Now you have BD 4 root 7. We need to find CD. For this triangle, this angle 40, we have the opposite, which is 4 root 7. We need to find the hypotenuse. So you can use sine. Sine 40 equals the opposite, which is 4 root 7, divide the hypotenuse, which is CD. Now to find CD, you can switch between sine and CD. So CD equal 4 root 7 over sine 40. Use your calculator to find the answer. The answer will be 16.5 to 3 significant centimeter. Number 4, we have triangle ABC, right at B. This angle 51, 32, this side 47. We need to find BD. We have more than one way to find BD. We can find BC from the large triangle ABC, this right angle triangle, and this angle 32 and the hypotenuse 47. Then we can find the opposite, because sine of 32 equal CB over 47. So CB equal 47 sine 32 equal 24.9 to 3 significant figure. So this side is 24.9. Now in triangle DBC, For this angle, we have the opposite and we need to find the adjacent. So we can use tan. So tan 51 equals the opposite, which is 24.9, over the adjacent, which is BD. Now, if we have BD as the denominator, we can switch between tan and BD. So BD equal 24.9 over tan 51 equals 20.223 significant figure. Number 5, from a point A, 10 meter from a base of a tree, 10 meter from a base of a tree, the angle of elevation 36. From a point B, x meter further, the angle of elevation is 20 for the top of the tree. Find the height of the tree. We need to find the height of the tree for A. And for B, we need to find the distance x. So from this triangle, we have right angle triangle, this angle 36, and this side 10, and we need to find the opposite. So we have adjacent and we need to find the opposite. Opposite and adjacent, so we can use tan. Tan 36 equal opposite, which is the height, over the adjacent, which is 10. So h equal 10 tan 36, which is 7.3 to nearest tenth of meter, 7.3 meter. Okay. Now we have h, we need to find x. For the large triangle, we have this angle 20, and we have the opposite, which is 7.3, and we can find the adjacent, which is BO. Then later we can subtract 10 to find x. So we can find BO first from the large triangle. We have the opposite now, 7.3, or more accurate, 7.27, because 7.3 is rounded. So 7.27, more accurate. So now we can find from the large triangle tan 20, we can find OB, 7.27 over OB, opposite over adjacent. Now we can find OB, 7.27 over tan 20, approximately equals 20.0. So if you need to find x, so 20, which is OB, minus 10, which is OA, so equal 10 or 10.0. Number 6, we have a cuboid, AB equals 7.3, CH equal 8.1, so 8.1, and this 7.3, so this is the same, CD 7.3, or AB equals 7.3. Angle BCA, so we need to join this line. This angle is 48. This angle 48. So this angle 48 between CA and CB. Find the size of the angle between AH, this AH, we need to join AH, and the plane ABCD. If I need to find angle between the line and the plane, this line intersects the plane at A. And if H fell down on the plane, will be on C. So join AC. We did before. So I need to find the angle between AC and AH. AC and AH. So to find the angle between line and the plane, Imagine that this line fell down on the plane and find the projection for this line. This is a projection for this line. So we need to find the angle between AC and AH. So we need to find this angle. Of course, we have right angle triangle. HCA, this right angle triangle. We need to find this angle. We have the opposite 8.1. We need one more side. We need to find AC. We can find AC. We have AB is 7.3, same. This 7.3. And we have this angle 48, and this triangle is right. So this triangle right, and the opposite 7.3. And we need to find the hypotenuse. So sine 48 equals the opposite, which is AB, which is 7.3, over the hypotenuse, which is AC. Then you can find AC, switch between them. So 7.3 over sine 48 equals 9.82 to 3 significant figure. Now we have AC and we have CH. We have opposite and adjacent. So we can find this angle using tan. So this angle, if we call this theta, so theta is tan inverse the opposite, which is 8.1, over the adjacent, which is 9.81, equals 39.5 degrees. For number 7, we have triangular prism, and AB equal 10 centimeter, BC equal 7, TM equal 6 centimeter, and this perpendicular to AD. We need to find the angle, calculate the size of the angle between TB and the base ABCD. To find the angle between line and base, this line intersects the base at B. If we drop line from T to the base, or if T fell down on the base, the projection will be M. So just join BM. So to find the angle between TB and the base, TB intersects the base at B. And if T fell down on the base will be M. So join BM. So now the angle we need to find, this is the angle between BM and BT. So we need to find this angle. This triangle is right. So we need to find two sides for this triangle to find this angle. We have the opposite side 6. So we can find one more side. We can find MB. Because M midpoint and AD is the same like BC, which is 7. So MA equal MD equal 3.5. So MA equal 3.5. So now this right angle triangle. So we have MA equal 3.5 and AB equal 10. We can find MB. So MB equals square root 3.5 square plus 10 square equal 10.6 to 3 significant. To find the angle theta, we have the opposite 6 and we have the adjacent 10.6. So we can find theta using tan. So tan inverse the opposite, which is 6, over the adjacent, which is 10.6. So the angle will be to 3 significant figure 29.5. Number 8, we have triangle, 2 angles and side. We need to find this side. So we have 2 angles and sides, so we can use sine rule to find this side. AB over sine 28 equal 10.2 over sine 134. So AB over sine 28 equal 10.2 over sine 134. Then cross multiply to find AB. So AB equal 10.2 multiply sine 28 divided by sine 134. So AB equal to three significant figure 6.66 centimeter. Number 9, we have three sides and we need to find this angle. We can use cosine rule to find this angle. So x equal cosine inverse 4 square plus 6 square minus 8 square divided by 2 times 4 times 6. So 4 square plus 6 square minus 8 square times 2 divide 2 times 4 times 6. So the answer 104.5 to 1 decimal. Number 10, A, B, and C are three villages. B 6.4 kilometer due east of A. So B due east of A. And this is the north, east, north, so this angle 90. This angle 90. And this distance 6.4. C 3.8 from A on a bearing 210. So this angle 210. Bearing angle from the north, move clockwise, this angle 210. So 210 minus 90, then you can find this one. 210 minus 90 equals 120. So this angle 120. That one, side triangle. Calculate the bearing B from C. B from C. So you need to draw the north at C. This is the north at C. I need bearing B from C. I need this angle. We need to find this angle. This is the bearing B from C. Start from the north, move clockwise till you reach the line between B and C. To find this angle, we need to find the two small angles. We need to find this one and that one. Okay. Because this 210, then we can find this angle. 360 minus 210, so this angle 150. 360 minus 210 is 150. This angle 150, then we can find that this one, that one, because 180 add up to 180 interior angles. So if this 150, we can deduce that this angle 30. So now we need to find this one. To find this angle, in this triangle we have two sides and included angle. So using cosine rule, we can find BC. We cannot find this angle directly, but use cosine rule, we can find BC. BC equal square root 3.8 square plus 6.4 square minus 2 times 3.8 times 6.4 cosine 120 equals, use your calculator to find the answer. The answer 8 point to three significant figure 8.93. Now this side 8.93. Now we can find this angle. If this angle theta, so 6.4 over sine theta equal 8.93 over sine 120 using sine rule. So 6.4 over sine theta equal 8.93 divided by sine 120. So 8.93 over sine 120 equal 6.4 over sine theta. Now cross multiply to find sine theta. 6.4 multiply sine 120 divide by 8.93. Then you can find theta. Later you can find theta itself, sine inverse, the answer, or sine inverse in one step. To find theta in one step, sine theta, theta is sine inverse 6.4 sine 120 divided by 8.93. So now theta is 38.4. So now to find the bearing, you need to add 30 with theta. So 30 plus 38.4. So the answer 68.4. To nearest degree will be 68. Number 11. We have two sides in terms of x, and we have the included angle. The area for this triangle 6 root 2. We know that the area of triangle half times side times side, sine the included angle. So half multiply x plus 3 times 2x minus 1 sine 45 equal 6 root 2. Sine 45, use your calculator, sine 45 multiply sine 45 times half will be root 2 over 4. If you multiply half times sine 45, multiply by x plus 3 into 2x minus 1 equals 6 root 2. You can cancel root 2 in both, then multiply by 4. So you can write x plus 3 times 2x minus 1 equal 24. Expand x times 2x, 2x squared, x times negative 1, negative x, 3 times 2x, 6x, 3 times negative 1, negative 3, minus 24 equals 0. So 2x squared plus 6 minus 6x and 1 negative 1x, so plus 5x, negative 3 minus 24, so minus 27 equals 0. Now you have a quadratic equation you can solve by using factorization or using formula, or you can use calculator to find the answer. So you have two values for x equal 2.63 and the other value x equal negative 5.13. Of course, in this case we cannot factorize. So using the formula, we have two values. The negative rejected because the length cannot be negative, so this value rejected. So x equal 2.63. Number 12. ABC is an acute angle triangle. AB equal 5.4, BC equal 7.3. The area is 19 centimeters square. How to find the area of triangle? Half times side, sine the included angle. So half into 5.4 into 7.3 sine angle B equal 19. So you can find the angle B. Multiply half times 5.4 times 7.3, so 19.71. Sine B equals 19. So you can find angle B. Sine inverse 19 over 19.71. So the answer 74 angle 74.6 1 decimal 74.6. This angle B, but we need angle ACB, we need angle C. So to find angle C, now this 74, to find angle C we can use sine rule, but the problem 5.4 over sine C equal AC, and we don't have AC, over sine 74. So to use sine rule to find this angle, we need to find AC. We can find AC using cosine rule because we have two sides and included angle. So you can find AC using cosine rule. 5.4 square plus 7.3 square minus 2 times 5.4 times 7.3 cosine 74. So AC to three significant figures 7.79. Now we have AC 7.79. Now we can use sine rule to find angle C. 5.4 over sine C, 5.4 over sine C equals 7.79 over sine 74, equals 7.79 over sine 74. Cross multiply to find angle C. So angle C is sine inverse 5.4 sine 74 divided 7.79. 5.4 sine 74 divided by 7.79. So the angle to three significant figure 41.8. So in this question we use area of triangle to find angle B. Then we use cosine rule to find AC. Then later use sine rule to find angle C. Now number 13. X is an obtuse angle. Solve for x. We have sine x is 1 over root 2. Using your calculator you can find the acute angle. Sine inverse 1 over root 2. Use your calculator to find the answer. Shift sine 1 over root 2. So 45. This is the acute angle. To find the obtuse angle, 180 minus the answer. So 180 minus 45 minus the acute one is 135. Same for the second one. Ignore the negative. Find the acute angle. So tan inverse root 3. Tan inverse root 3. Shift tan root 3. 60. This is the acute angle. Now to find the obtuse angle, 180 minus the answer, so 120. The last one, you have cosine. So to find the angle, the acute angle, cosine inverse, 1 over 2, same 60. So the obtuse angle, 180 minus 60 is 120.